Have you ever scrolled through social media, seen someone's perfect life and wondered, why am I not like that? If you're honest, it's a feeling that creeps in more often than you'd like to admit. That pang of comparison, it's like a thief, quietly stealing your peace, your joy, and your ability to see the unique beauty of your own story. We've all been there, measuring our lives against someone else's highlight reel, feeling like we're falling short. But what if the problem isn't you? What if it's the lens you're using to see yourself? Today, I'm going to share a story that could completely shift how you view yourself. It's not just a story, it's a mirror, reflecting your own journey, your struggles, and the incredible potential you already hold within. In a medium-sized town where the streets buzzed with the hum of everyday life, lived Anna, 28 years old. Anna was the kind of person you'd instantly like. Kind-hearted, always ready to lend a hand, and full of dreams she kept tucked away in her heart. She worked hard at her job, poured love into her friendships, and carried a quiet hope for a brighter future. But beneath her warm smile, Anna faced a struggle that many of us know too well. She never felt good enough. Every day she'd catch herself comparing her career to a colleague's promotion, her photos to the flawless posts on social media, even her laughter to the carefree joy of others. It wasn't just a fleeting thought. It was a heavy weight, making her feel like her life was a rough draft, always needing revision. Every time she saw someone else's success, another post, another milestone, her heart sank. Why can't I be like them? She'd whisper to herself, alone in her room, staring at the ceiling. The emptiness grew, like a shadow stretching across her days. But one ordinary morning, as the golden sunlight spilled through her window, something shifted. A spark of possibility flickered in her chest. One crisp afternoon, Anna wandered into a cozy local cafe, the kind with mismatched chairs and the warm scent of freshly brewed coffee. She sat at a corner table, lost in her thoughts, when Clara appeared, a middle-aged woman with silver-streaked hair and eyes that seemed to hold a lifetime of wisdom. Clara's presence was magnetic, her calm confidence drawing Anna in like a beacon. After a few minutes of conversation, Clara leaned forward, her voice gentle but firm. Anna, I see you. You're carrying a weight that doesn't belong to you. I'm going to propose something different, she said, her smile radiating trust. No advice, no quick fixes, just 3 experiences. Observe, reflect, create. They'll lead you to the truth you're searching for, but only if you trust yourself to find it. Anna's heart raced. What did Clara mean? What truth was she supposed to find? The mystery hung in the air, both daunting and thrilling. When you're done, Clara continued, you'll see who you really are, not who you think you should be. Anna felt a surge of hope, tinged with nervousness, like standing at the edge of a new path. She clutched her coffee cup, her mind swirling with questions. But something in Clara's steady gaze told her this was the beginning of something extraordinary. With a deep breath, she nodded, accepting the challenge, ready to step into the unknown. Clara's first task sent Anna to a bustling park, alive with the chatter of families, joggers, and street musicians. Observe without judging, Clara had said. Anna sat on a weathered bench, her eyes scanning the crowd. At first, it was overwhelming, the vibrant chaos of life unfolding around her. She noticed a young man taking selfies, his smile wide but his eyes restless, as if chasing approval. Nearby, a mother laughed with her toddler, her joy genuine, but her shoulders heavy with exhaustion. An elderly man sat alone, reading a worn book, his face serene amidst the noise. Anna's instinct was to compare her life to theirs, but Clara's words echoed, "Look deeper." Then Clara appeared beside her, her voice soft yet piercing. No one is what they seem, Anna. Everyone carries struggles you can't see. Comparing their surface to your depths is like judging a book by its cover. The words hit Anna like a revelation. For the first time, she saw the futility of her comparisons. The young man's anxiety, the mother's fatigue, the old man's quiet strength, they were all stories, just like hers. But questions lingered. If comparison was a trap, what was the way out? Anna left the park with a new lens, her heart stirring with curiosity, though the path ahead remained unclear. The next stop was a community art studio, a sunlit space filled with the scent of paint and the hum of creativity. Clara's challenge was simple but daunting. Create something, Anna. Not to impress, but to express. Anna hesitated, gripping a paintbrush, staring at a blank canvas. Her mind screamed, "It won't be good enough." She glanced at the vibrant paintings around her, each one seeming to mock her doubts. But an older artist, his hands stained with color, noticed her struggle. "Art isn't about being better than others," he said, his voice warm like the afternoon light. "It's about letting your soul speak." Anna dipped her brush in paint, her strokes tentative at first. Slowly, colors bloomed, messy, imperfect, but alive. As she painted, a weight lifted. She wasn't competing, she was creating. The process felt like breathing after holding her breath for years. "This is you, Anna," the artist said, nodding at her canvas. "Not perfect, but real." The realization sank in. Trying to be someone else stole her chance to be herself. The pieces of Clara's puzzle were falling into place, connecting the park's lesson to this one. Anna felt a spark of freedom, but the final piece was still missing. What would tie it all together? She left the studio, her heart lighter, eager for the next step. Clara's final task led Anna to a lookout point at sunset, where the city stretched below like a canvas painted in gold and amber. "Write a letter to yourself," Clara had said, handing Anna a simple notebook. Anna sat on a smooth rock, the vast sky above her, the world feeling both immense and intimate. At first, her pen hovered, unsure. She thought of her failures, her comparisons, the moments she felt small. But as she wrote, something shifted. Her words began to flow, not about achievements or what she lacked, but about moments that made her feel alive. The times she stayed up all night talking with a friend, the quiet pride of solving a problem at work, the way music made her heart soar. These were her story, not someone else's. Clara appeared, her presence as steady as the setting sun. "Your life isn't defined by what you don't have," she said, "but by what you've lived. Every moment you felt true to yourself, that's your strength." Anna's eyes welled up as the truth settled in her bones. What she'd seen as insufficiency was a tapestry of unique experiences, woven together by her choices, her heart, her resilience. The comparisons that once chained her now felt like shadows dissolving in the light. In that moment, Anna felt a door unlock within her, a freedom to be herself, unapologetically. The mystery Clara had planted was solved. Her worth wasn't in matching others, but in embracing her own story. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Anna stood, her heart full, knowing she'd never see herself the same way again. When Anna returned to her routine, she wasn't the same. The weight of comparison had lifted, replaced by a quiet confidence. She walked through her town with a new lightness, noticing the small joys she'd once overlooked. The warmth of the morning sun, the laughter of a coworker, the comfort of her favorite sweater. At work, she presented a project with a genuine smile, no longer measuring herself against others. Her colleagues noticed the change, drawn to her newfound ease. With friends, she laughed freely, no longer worried about how she appeared. The results were tangible. Anna felt lighter, her days brighter, her heart steadier. But the real transformation was deeper. She found peace in being herself. She celebrated her quirks, her small victories, her unique path. Anna learned that true acceptance comes from looking within, from seeing your life as a river, flowing in its own beautiful way. Not everyone's path looks the same, and that's the point. You carry a story no one else can tell. And just like Anna, you can find that same freedom, that same peace, by turning your gaze inward and embracing who you already are. Here's the truth. Your greatest strength is being exactly who you are. If you're trapped in the cycle of comparison, feeling like you're never enough, remember this: no one else can live your story. Your life is like a river, unique, winding, beautiful in its own flow. Anna's journey shows us that self-acceptance isn't about becoming someone else. It's about seeing the value in who you've always been. Try this today. Write down one moment when you felt truly yourself. Hold on to it. That's your starting point. If this story resonated with you, leave a like. It helps others find these reflections. And share in the comments. What's a moment when you felt truly you? Your story matters, and I'd love to hear it. Subscribe for more stories that can shift your perspective, spark hope, and remind you of the incredible power within you. Let's keep this journey going together. One step, one story, one truth at a time.